we want to keep evolving what we do and changing what we do.
Can you maybe, what was Rick Cosley? He produced, Rich Cosley, produced the record. What was his first reaction when he heard the stuff that you already made so far until he came?
I think his first reaction, the first stuff we sent to him, was that he thought there was some really good potential in it, but he didn't feel like it was finished, which it wasn't. You know, we never finish things. We finish things when we're finished recording them. And that's kind of, they keep changing up until that point. So he was right, and it probably was a good thing that we waited a bit longer. But we kind of sending stuff back and forth, and then finally we went to Brooklyn and we.
So there's already online some communication before you go into it.
And he came over to Copenhagen one time and just played it, like listened to us play the songs, and because it's a different experience, you know, from listening to a demo. And we did 3 weeks of pre-production, just playing through the songs with him in Brooklyn, and you know, commenting and stuff and trying things out, experimenting.
Did you have the feeling, because he already worked with you before, you could have kind of trusted him in a way? He shares in a way your vision, or would you say where does he share it with you, and what is a different opinion maybe that he has than you have?
We definitely trusted Rich a lot working with him again. We knew him already. We didn't have to get to know him first, and we trust his sense of aesthetics, you know, and we kind of, because we've worked with him before, we know that he knows what we want, you know, he knows the band really well, and he knows what he's, you know, what he gets himself into, saying yes to work with us. And so yeah, it was a very trusting process, very long. We spent 4 months in the studio all together in New York, and it was a good process.
It's quite some time, yeah. But how many songs, when you went to New York, did you already have like a finished selection of songs, or was it all already also evolving after that?
We had like we had 15 semi-finished songs, I would say, and we didn't use all of them in the end, but some of them became B-sides. And
why is that? Maybe why were they picked out?
Well, you know, we don't want the album to be too long. It's quite long as it is, actually, but it's good to have a few extra songs. You never really know. Some songs that you think might turn out great end up not turning out the way you thought, you know. So it's good to have a few extra songs in there. And they all turn out good, in my opinion, but some better than others, you know.
Yeah, you said almost more happier, maybe a little more straightforward. How would you maybe say that throughout all the songs, happiness reflects through? I mean, it's not too much on the top layer. So, do you think maybe happiness is like is more like a happy undertone, or is it more? Do you think it's more on the?
Well, I think that our songs always have both a dark side to them, like an underlying darkness, but also a hopeful, you know, glimmer of hope, like an idea that could be better, or like, I don't know. I think this album is probably one of the more uplifting ones we've done, but it also has really sad passages in it. I think our music has to have both of those elements. Otherwise, we don't find it so interesting.
You can choose whatever you want to put forward, more or less than.
Yeah.